Hey guys, it's Cody from Velocity. We're here at SEMA. All the builds are going to be here in Central Hall. We got the Fox Body in the Roaster Shop booth unveiled at 11 o'clock. Come out and see that thing. We got the Scout in the Penske booth, going to be doing some stuff at Forge Line over there. And then we got the Chevelle that's going to be a SEMA Live. We're going to have some interviews, some TV stuff going on. You've seen all the teasers. Get here, check out these awesome builds. Can't wait to see you. Hey guys, it's Cody from Velocity. We're here at SEMA. All the builds are going to be here in Central Hall.
Welcome back to the movement, ladies and gentlemen. This is producer Mike in your ear right now. I know, my goodness, surprising, but we are back. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we got a sponsor. This one's been around for a while. It's been around for a while. We're talking about the K-Ville Hotel and Tavern. Phone number 717-949-8413. We'll be talking about them probably in perpetuity because they are just good people. They serve up some great food. The beer's cold. We got whiskey, weed, and women. As far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, head down to the K-Ville. Get yourself something to eat. They're in Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? So, yeah, let's get this turd started. As I mentioned, we do have sponsors coming left and right, and today it's going to be a little interesting because we have Eddie Weber is one of our dear friends of the program for show, right? And he works, or at least does some work, with the folks over at Velocity Modern Classics, and they have a significant presence at the SEMA show. Now, that's what I basically showed you at the top. That was Cody. He was basically, how should I say? He was pretty much just like laying into the Fox body, and I can dig a foxy body, and I know somebody else who really digs a foxy body, and that is Jay Geeky Morales.
Hell yeah!
Happy Tuesday night, brother.
Happy Tuesday. Hello,
now,
everybody.
I've run into a problem, Jay.
What? No alky?
No. It's not that I don't have any alky. I don't have any mixers for it anymore. I ran out of coffee. I ran out of soda. So now I'm drinking my beam in a glass that has a heavy bass. So yeah, it's going to be a rough one, Jay. I'm drinking straight liquor. It's not my MO. This is not generally something I like to do because I don't like the taste of whiskey. I like the taste of Dr. Pepper in whiskey. So we'll see what happens.
You're going to get super lit.
No, this will be it. I've had one. I'll have this one. It's a sipping whiskey. I'll sip this through the show.
Is that peanut butter ball or whatever?
No, Jim Beam.
Jim
Beam.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want to be a
Beam.
sponsor, Jim Beam, we'll figure it out. So,
Sponsors brought to you by Jim Beam. For the best
anyway, cheers, Jay.
ever.
Did you roll yourself one before we started?
No, but I'm about to roll up right now during the show. But cheers.
All right. See that you came prepared.
We always come prepared. Even if I was late, we always come prepared.
Ooh.
Hello, everybody, and happy Tuesday. We're here on another beautiful week in a new month, the new month of November. This will
It
be
is a new
now
month,
3
Jay.
months coming up. It will be 3 months now that we've been doing this, ladies and gentlemen, together.
Yep. And
Coming
since it is November, I thought I would take the opportunity to give the folks a little update on what's going to be happening between now and the end of the year. So obviously we have the movement, and it seems, though we haven't gotten Unbound numbers, Jay, I think it's going to live. I think the movement will live into 2026. We'll have to see.
The movement will live on through
I think
2026.
Well, hopefully through it. We'll have to see. We'll
bring it. We'll bring it a whole season. We'll call it a whole season, which a whole season for us for the movement will be again in August, right? August, September. When did we start this again? August.
I'll have to go back and look at the logs. Yeah. But in any case, I believe the movement will be making the 2026 roster for the opening of this 2026. I think we should just fuck the way TV does it. Seasons should start in January, and then season 1 is year 1. It'll make it easy to figure out, in my opinion.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So we'll start the brand new season because this has all been a pilot. This is all a pilot until it comes January 1st, 2026, everybody.
Correct. So a lot of these things I've already mentioned, but we are on. It is definite. We are going to be going live. At least, I'm sorry, not we, the movement. There will be a live Thanksgiving stream in which, Jay, you'll probably be a part of if you're around. I don't know how the family plans work over there. But we are, as I kick the camera
out of... Yeah, kick the camera a little bit. That's all right.
Brad is making the trip out to Vegas for Thanksgiving. And we will be going live for as much of the day of Thanksgiving as possible. We're not expecting people to necessarily watch the whole thing. You got things to do. But Brad and I are going to be sitting our butts in front of a television watching the football games. We're going to have plenty of bets on all these games. So a lot of the times you'll just be watching, and the two of us won't be saying a thing. We'll just be staring up at the television, and there'll probably be a lot of F words and things of that nature. But anyway, I'm planning on setting up multiple cams. We'll have the Brad and producer Mike cam, us on the couch. I'm going to have a cam where the food is. We'll have a little food segment to show what, Brad and I are eating. So whenever Brad or I get up from the couch, there'll be another shot from where the food is. And, Brad will make a plate. I'll make a plate, have some snacks. I think it's going to be kind of fun. It'll be experimental.
And there's going to be a little bit of coughing. There's going to be a little bit of a bong rip, maybe more than likely.
No bong rips. It's a hotel room. You got to be. You don't want that $500.
Just turn on the shower with the full steam on and smoke in there, and then the smell doesn't stick.
Yeah, but what fun is that? I mean, we'd have to put a camera in the bathroom, and that's not something we're prepared to do at our age.
This isn't OnlyFans, ladies and gentlemen. This is
no.
OnlyFans.
It could be though. It could be, but it's not. All right, so that's what's happening Thanksgiving. So that leads us into well, actually, I'm stepping ahead just a tinge. Starting on Sunday for the football games. That's basically what I'm going to try to have the core of it be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live for the late games on Sunday, not the early games. There's too many games going on. I think there's like 3, maybe 4 games going on for the second half of the Sunday games. And I'm going to go live essentially kind of reacting to them, not like the reaction videos you've seen at least on YouTube now. Like there's a lot of yahoos out there that are literally trying to broadcast the game without, basically they're trying to be a radio guy. They're being a radio guy because they can't show you the game. They can't show you the game. It's copyright. You can't do that. YouTube would shut you down in a heartbeat. So they basically just react to what they're seeing on the television, and they just do the best they can for whatever they're watching. Now, I'm not going to do that exactly because as far as I'm concerned, you're not tuning in to me to figure out what's going on in these games. You have the game on. Go ahead and have the game on. But then perhaps pause the game so I catch up to where you are in your broadcast, so my reactions will line up to what actually occurred. Okay? Yeah. Listen to the game. Yeah, go listen to Joe Buck or Collinsworth, all those clowns. Go whatever. I haven't listened to them in years because they drive me crazy. But what I'm going to do, and actually that's even if I even get the game, because like I said, I don't even have cable. So I'll have to find something. It may be a reaction video to in other words, my reactions may be way late. Now, I've said all that to lead into this. And Jay, this might be the biggest news I've ever dropped on the movement.
Oh shit.
That was funny too. All right. So I'm in DraftKings, what's called best ball tournaments. And the tournaments that I am in are for some big money. And for instance, 9 of the contests that I'm in, the top prize is $150,000 if you are so lucky to make it there. 3 of the contests that I'm in, the grand prize is $2 million.
Wow.
So this is what I'm proposing. Well, before I get to the proposal.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a screen up that is going to track my DraftKings progress. Want to see, I'll basically just kind of run through everybody. This is what I'm looking at. This is how well I'm doing. These are the chances that I see that I'm going to make it to the, at least to the second round. Because right now we're in round 1. Round 1 ends after week 13. We're coming up into week 10. So what my thought was, I'll go week 10, week 11, week 12, week 13. So for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to go live on Sunday. We will, again, I'll do my best to give you coverages of the games, but basically you're going to get the coverage of Producer Mike's DraftKings performance. Here's the big announcement. And then when I woke up this morning, I'm like, do you really want to do this, man? Do you really want to do this?
Taking a sip right out of the bottle.
Oh, shit.
That's how you do it.
I got a heavy bass. I forgot all about it.
That's how you know that
all
the
right.
producer Mike just doesn't care if it comes from the
Success.
Wow. And a tall boy, 5'9". Keith.
5'9". Is this a 5'9"? I think this is more than. No, it's not a 5'9". It's a 25 fluid ounce. But do shout out to 5'9" Keith. But it's a Pabst Blue Ribbon, Jay. So shout out Jeremy Buckland.
Jeremy Buckland, I still got that gift for you. I got to figure out when to send it to you, buddy.
Oh, Jeremy's getting gifts. Cool. All right.
You'll get something. It's hard to pick something for you, but.
So here's the big announcement. Don't think I forgot, folks. I'm getting there. As I get into the rounds, right? So, luck may not be on my side. I get bounced on all of these, and after week 13, it's over. But week 14 is round 2. Week 15 is round 3. And then week 16 is round 4. I think that's how it works out. If I make it to the final round I am going to give away as a prize to some lucky person. I don't know how I'm going to determine this person yet, but I am going to give you 5%. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hang on. Hold on. Before I say anything.
While he does that, everybody, shout out to everybody in the chat. Red Rum, Mysterious Vixen, Ray Armar, PR. Shout out, that's my dad. And many others that are tuning in. Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm gonna qualify this. I'm gonna give you 5% of whatever I win up to. I'm thinking about being generous. I was thinking about a number. I'm not going to lie to you. I was thinking about $1,000, but I think I'm going to change my mind. Up to $5,000.
Up to $5,000.
You're going to get five. You're going to get 5% of whatever I win. Up to $5,000. Now, the reason why I had to shove to my phone real quick is I had to use a calculator. Because if I win the $2 million, and this is after taxes too. All right, I ain't. After I get dinged by Uncle Sam, I'm not getting you on the original. You're getting on whatever I get left over. Yes, so 5% of $2 million is actually $100,000. And I'm like, look, I'd love to give you $100,000, but I do have plans for this money, which includes upgrading this whole shit. I'm upgrading your shit. I'm upgrading my shit. This fucking station, this channel.
$100,000. Throw me 50.
Dude, I'll probably just put you on salary. I'll just put you on salary for the show.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Salary.
It's probably what I'll end up doing. So that'll how
everybody please subscribe and like and share.
So tune in Sunday. Okay, that's going to be my inaugural show. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. But Sunday, as the for the late games, we're probably 4 o'clock Pacific, probably right at the top of 4 o'clock Pacific. We'll let the 1 o'clock
4 o'clock Pacific.
I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. I misspoke. 1 o'clock Pacific, 4 o'clock Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'll give you a little bullshit recap of what happened at 1 o'clock. I'll give you a recap of what happened to producer Mike's DraftKings, whether it was a good 1 o'clock or a bad 1 o'clock. And then I'll explain the whole thing. I'll get it down in writing and make sure we're cool. But possible odds saying this is completely not going to happen. But it could be $5,000. All you're going to have to do is I might have liking and subscribing as part of the deal. So if you are watching this right now, you might want to like and subscribe right now just to get it over with. And then there's probably some other bullshit I'm going to make you do. But so that's Sunday. And hopefully for many Sundays to come. All right, so that leads us into December. I think the movement will just take up the majority of it. Again, we're working on things for 2026. But with that being said, we're not going to be going live for Christmas because I'll be traveling. However, I believe Jay, Jay, you and I we'll probably be able to muster.
We'll get something together for the
holidays. I'll probably put some Steve Jessup stuff together, some Christmassy crap from years past. So that'll be exciting. However, that does lead us into New Year's, and specifically New Year's Eve. So let me ask you this, Jay. What are your New Year's plans this year? Do you have any yet?
Usually we go to a hotel and let the kids swim their life away. You know what I mean?
Do you think Oh, and is the whole fam like up late, like right up to midnight, or?
Yeah, we're usually all of us are late up to midnight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
here's.
I mean, go ahead. What time does you guys go to New Year's after Eastern time? Because I can go on after that.
Well, what the plan is I'm going to go live at whatever point on New Year's Eve, and hopefully have enough people set up specifically. Oh shit! I'm not even prepared for this. Wonderful. Yeah, this would have been an amazing segue.
This sponsor is brought to you by Epoxy Floor. Oh, Kville Hotel and Tavern. Phone number 717-949-8413. And you can. And the address is 2647 Heidelberg Avenue in Klein-Feltersville, Pennsylvania. Seth and Jamie will treat you with love and respect and gather you like family. So please swing on down and have yourself a peanut butter and jelly burger and other great foods. And so you know, a little PSA, it is not a hotel. So please don't think that you can just go there and make reservations. Thank you.
All right, Jay. Thank you for all of that. Specifically, the Kville. I'm hoping to get a live feed from somebody's phone or something. Maybe Jamie's phone. Maybe I send a link for a collab cam. Send it to Jamie's phone or Seth's phone. Maybe both. We send one to Seth, one to Jamie. Because I imagine Seth's gonna be doing a lot of shit in the kitchen. Jamie will be out front of the bar. We can have a multi-shot. Yeah, I'm thinking multi-shot Kville. Jay swimming in a pool. That sounds like a good visual. You know, Wheelchair Rick is got the fucking wheelhouse probably slamming on New Year's. So we get a live feed from Wheelchair Rick. Anthony MW5X probably has a phone. He'll probably want to do some shit. The Tent Gang, I want to get live feeds from everyone. So
talking about the Tent Gang, Robert said to me to get a hold of you to let you know that have you received anything that he has sent you? Oh man, cheers to that.
Anyway, so I think the Kville would be a nice touch for New Year's on that. So hopefully I can get that done. But anyway, to tie this all together, New Year's will basically be a hang. I'll be making some food, again, watching football games, live cams. I'm going to go to parties, New York City, ball dropping around the whatever. Maybe we expand it to the world for the hell of it.
Right.
So I do all that shit. It's again, it's just a hang. Happy New Year's from the Jessup Show Legacy Channel. And we'll try to bring in as many special friends as we can. I'd really like to get Steve Jessup to join, but I believe
that will be a hell of a show. But he will be too drunk.
Well, I think he's on the road, honestly, because he likes to entertain the masses. Which, but maybe
one of the best.
Him. Maybe we can catch
We should
him.
start promoting his tour dates. He should be sending us that.
Yeah,
Steve, please send us your tour dates so we can, pass it forward.
Yeah, the world, the Steve Jessup World Tour.
With us,
crossed,
producer
folks.
Mike and Jay Morales coming at you.
All right, so you nailed the. Was there any more in the chat room, Jay? I can go over to the chat room.
In the chat room, we
let's get that done
got
real
Eddie
quick.
Weber, Red Run Live, Papa Morales, Anthony M, and Sup Drummer must be a fellow Unbound guest. Wheelchair Rick, Sup Doggy, oh yeah. Yeah, that's what we got so far.
Did I hear somebody just light a bowl? It sounded like someone just lit a bowl. Is that Eddie Weber, everybody?
Is it? Oh shit!
What the hell are we doing, Jay? Bringing in a special guest.
We're bringing in those
doing?
special guests, man. Holy shit!
Yeah. So, Eddie, thanks for joining. This was late notice. I really much appreciate it, brother. You are our SEMA expert. We showed Cody's video at the top of the show. Talked about the Fox body, talked about the booth. A lot of action went down on there today. Why don't you bring us up to speed on what SEMA is, like where the hell are they, and why didn't I get free tickets?
Man, I wish I got free tickets. The SEMA is specialty marketing, essentially specialty equipment. And we sent some vehicles over there, and they had a hell of a reception today. We entered in the Battle of the Builders competition, and we placed top 40 with our Legends chassis by Roadster Shop. Chassis
Top 40.
built by us around.
First step for going gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, you got to think there's 290 that entered.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean, it was, to be honest, it's gorgeous. We also unveiled our 69 Chevelle, another Roadster Shop chassis.
That's not it, right? This is not a 69 Chevelle that I'm showing. Can you see it?
Yeah, no, that's a Mustang.
That's a Mustang.
Yeah, it's a Mustang, yeah.
Shows you how much I know.
Well, we did unveil a Mustang. The Roadster Shop chassis and Velocity have a very good working standing relationship. We've all worked together for so long that these two shops decided, hey, look, we will build one-off chassis specifically for you, stamp them out, and that's all they do. It's literally a direct supplier, one-off one. And we have the second Fox body chassis that they ever made. The first one went to SEMA as a back half car. So they cut it literally in half and showed, hey, look, this is what you can do with it. Well, we got the second one after that and built that completely up. That damn thing is mean as a motherfucker, too. Bro, that's a 91 Fox body. 800 horsepower, I think, is what we end up getting out of the Gen 4 Coyote. But the Gen 4 Coyote paired up with a 3-liter Whipple on top, 10R80 out the back.
Hey Eddie, for all the producer mics out there, what is a Fox body, and what was that second thing you said? A Ratatouille top?
A Ratatouille top. A Fox body is just. Have you ever heard the term G body?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, first gen Mustangs, second gen Mustangs, third gen Mustangs. Well,
Sorry,
alphabetically.
Okay.
No, you're fine, but alphabetically. You know what I mean? So, like your F body would be your seventh generation of that vehicle.
Okay, I see. All right.
Yeah.
So
So
a Ford
that's where
F-150
Fox body.
is the 5th generation.
No, that's the model type. See, the F is just for the generational year. You know what I mean?
Give another F.
You ever
Okay,
heard
yeah.
C1s? Yeah.
No,
All right. Well,
I've C150.
no, but like you ever heard Corvette where you got C4, C5, C6, C7?
Let's just
It's
go
just
with the
different
S. Let's just go
generation.
with the S. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's just different model generation. So Fox body just was a notchback or hatchback Mustang built usually between. There was a Mustang 2 that came up to 79, then Fox body started 80, 81 and ran till I think 93, 94. No, yeah, 93.
Gotcha. I see. So Fox just basically stands for
the
F.
7th generation.
Got it.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, E, F. Well, F is 6.
6. I went to Central High School. Okay, I can't do math.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I counted.
The time I caught.
All right.
This is why I work on vehicles.
Okay. So did it? Am I under the right impression? Did it start today, or has it been going on for a bit?
What do you mean? The
SEMA.
like how we built it? Oh, SEMA.
No, SEMA. Yeah.
SEMA's been going on for since I was a kid. I was born in '89, so.
No. I mean this year. They're here now.
Oh yeah. Today was opening day. Yesterday was kind of everyone roll in and set up and
Okay. Gotcha.
whatnot like that. We're all back here at home.
And where are they at? Where's the SEMA located? The
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice. Now, is it near the track? Is it up in North Las Vegas? I'm assuming.
To be honest, I wish I knew the convention center, but I didn't get an invite to go. So
Okay. Well,
all I know is
convention
it's in
center's
Las Vegas.
Nice.
But what but what is cool about that Scout though too, the Battle of the Builder stuff, brother, folks like Chip Foose were in that battle. You know what I mean? So we're talking like legendary car builders, and yeah, and my little ass is just back at the shop turning damn wrenches. But this is the shit we're making. You know what I mean?
Cool, man.
It's just
Yeah,
it's
exciting.
wild.
Yeah, well, the opening video, I know you actually. Let me try to. You sent me another video, Eddie. I'm gonna try to. All right, let me see if I can bring this second one in.
What's up, Eddie Weber? Waiting for my hat, yo. I've been waiting in that mail for that hat, buddy.
Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. We had an unexpected expense come up that
Don't worry, man.
We
We're
had to
all
take care of.
struggling, brother. We all struggling.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
worry. I understand. Especially it's the
Yep.
holiday season. When anything pops up this time of year, it's ass.
yeah.
All right, boys, stand by, Eddie. I know you're probably not going to be able to see this, but it's the video you just sent me, and I'm going to play it for everyone, and then we'll talk about it.
Yes, sir.
The Penske booth. We just unveiled our 73 Scout 2. This is our Founders Edition. Super cool truck sitting on the Roaster Shop
new red
Legend
rug,
chassis.
did
It's
you
got
catch
custom
that new red
Forge
rug
line
tattoo
wheels.
here?
It's got a really cool interior. Guys really knocked it out of the park on this thing. This
I know
green
my
paint
rights.
is amazing.
What's a red rug?
Brought in some chrome elements on this truck. I can't wait for y'all to see
What if your
it.
stethoscope
Come by the
can help
Penske
you
booth and
hear
say
more
hello.
and diagnose
Hey,
better?
guys.
Thousands of healthcare providers are making the switch to Echo. Here's why. True
All right.
sound digital audio.
So-
Yo, what audio is that?
Yeah,
real-time
we
feedback.
hear something coming
This is
through.
not your ordinary stethoscope.
Is
Don't
that
just
from
take
me?
our word for it.
Yeah, that's you
Experience it yourself with Echo's risk-free guarantee.
with risk
Bro,
free guarantee.
you are getting
I
are
have
getting
no
ad spammed right now
Fucking
by some
clue
damn
where that came from.
That was a great
Anyways.
sponsor. Thank you so much.
anyways,
I
that
about
was
to
my
beat-
boss.
Yeah, go ahead, Eddie.
That was my boss man, Cody. Right now, the Scout is over in the Penske booth. They helped us
Me or was that you?
tremendously. Huh?
I'm sorry for interrupting you. Was that me or was that you? Hopefully that wasn't me. We'll find out after the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. I tell you what, Jay, don't say or touch anything. I'm gonna play it again because I think that's all everybody heard was that healthcare ad or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Thank you to that sponsor.
People are sponsoring this show left and right, everybody. All right, stand by. Here we go.
Hey guys, we're at the
Did you
Penske
screen
booth.
record
We
this
just
and have a
unveiled our
commercial
All
playing?
right,
73
shut
Scout
the
2. This is our
fuck
Founders
Okay.
Edition.
All right, let's try this one more time. Everyone, quiet. I'm playing the Founders truck video. Everyone give me 15 seconds.
Hey guys, we're at the Penske booth. We just unveiled our 73 Scout 2. This is our Founders Edition. Super cool truck sitting on the Roaster Shop Legend chassis. It's got custom Forge line wheels. It's got a really cool interior. Guys really knocked it out of the park on this thing. This green paint is amazing. Brought in some chrome elements on this truck. I can't wait for y'all to see it. Come by the Penske booth and say hello.
All right, that was outstanding. He wants us to come by the Penske booth, Eddie, and check out the Founders truck. And we had no ad. You know what? Just before, just
I don't
so
know if
we-
you heard it, but we didn't hear it.
No, that's fine. No, you don't. You probably
We don't
didn't
hear
hear it. Yeah.
We don't
Epoxy floors, 203-496-6386. Brad, Epoxy, Atlas, all that shit. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
Damn.
Tell us about Cody and this particular truck and your relationship with Penske, Eddie.
Well, like I said, Cody, of course, being my boss man, that's the man right there. That's the dude. He's our director of production over at Velocity, and man, he's literally been the idea and driving force of a lot of these vehicles that have gone to SEMA now. and he's absolutely the dude to try to learn from. With the Penske racing deal and the suspension system, one like that, we used a variation of a lot of different things for the Scout build, because I mean it was the Battle of the Builder kind of deal. And so I mean it's the Roadster Shop Legends chassis. We did our own Founder series as far as velocity goes, so that's our complete interior done in-house,
Okay.
paint done in-house, motor built in-house, and it's absolutely a work of art. And it's just so dope to have been in the top 40, even just being a dude that had to turn a couple bolts on it here and there. You know what I mean? But as a whole shop, dude, it's so cool to be a part of this.
Do you try to go with, let's just use this particular truck as the example. Do you try to go with absolute original colors and all that stuff? Or is there a little bit of liberty taken to kind of make a kind of a spectacular looking vehicle?
Well, to be honest, it's mainly all up to a customer. Most of them all, I mean, if we're doing if we're just building, say our Bronco that starts at like 278,000.
Yeah.
If we're just building one for inventory, then okay, we'll just do basic options. And we have a refitment department where there's literally just 20 dudes who their whole day is literally just swapping roll cages, swapping seats, swapping interiors, motor packages, whatever, to meet whatever a customer wants that we have in inventory. Or if you have the money that you want, hey, look, yeah, if y'all want to, y'all play with colors, y'all give the artistic license or whatever. Absolutely, dude. This shop has done so wild of shit on the same level of like just how the colors came back when to like just show, I mean, SEMA quality paint. You know what I mean?
I do.
So, I mean, we can raise them, we can lower them, we can literally, we build them out of nothing, and we can build them to 2025 everything with still the old comforts.
All right, for all of
That's
our
wild,
viewers
bro.
who are in the Vegas area, Eddie, how long is SEMA go for? Is it like a week, or is it kind of like extended long weekend? It ends on Sunday, some kind of thing?
I think it's just the 4th through the 7th. I'm not sure, but yeah, the
Okay.
4th through the 7th.
Make sure to go down to the 4th to the 7th, ladies and gentlemen.
You said convention
Yeah,
center, so
absolutely.
that's in Vegas proper, I believe.
Yeah, just follow all the lights and all the loud trucks.
Yeah.
You'll find it. And I mean, hell, I hope it don't go much longer than that, because we need Boss Man back at the shop.
Hey, I tell you
You know
what.
they're gonna get ripped and lit.
Well, you need to work on getting out here next year, Eddie. And I tell you what, when you come out for SEMA, I will go to SEMA, right? So we'll make it a team effort. How about that?
Yeah, you got a deal.
Speaking of deals, make sure you show this episode to Cody, because look, more than happy to bring him on bring the whole organization on as a sponsor. And dude, we'll take hats and T-shirts, man. Well, preferably sweatshirts,
And-
but
And
yeah, we'll
that
take hats
goes
and
to a
shit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That goes to a perfect segue. Me and producer Mike are coming out with some T-shirts next year. 2026, we're coming in hot with at least 2 designs of T-shirts. So stay tuned for that as well.
I will admit,
That's what's up.
I have had thoughts of having the big, everyone can see it in the background, the big producer
Yeah.
Mike with the spotlights and
Yeah, that'll be a cool design.
I don't know. Let
You
us
know
know
what?
in the chat if you'd buy one.
Send me that logo, and let me see if I can polish it up for you.
Okay. I had Grok made it. Grok made me that logo.
Yeah, it looks good. I actually, believe it or not, my logo came from good friend Grok.
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
did a
Every
good job.
time I come up with like a new thing, like the football thing I'm doing on Sunday, I actually had already made it. But what I do is I just take that saved image, I throw it back into Grok, and I go, hey, keep this image kind of like it is, but add a football theme to it. And then all of a sudden it just blasts footballs and stadium lights and all sorts of
That's
shit.
cool.
I'm like,
I
oh.
did not think of that shit. I might have
Yep.
to try that myself.
That's why I change it. Every single new shit I do is got
Did you catch?
Yep.
Did you catch a Halloween episode that I did? I actually came up with all that stuff pretty quick. Asking Grok.
Jay Morales Unbound every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at some time to be determined when Jay feels it's necessary.
Between
So tune
9:30 and 10:30 p.m. Eastern.
Like I said, I catch it on Wednesdays. As long as we're talking about it. I know Eddie watches it every episode, but on Mondays, and we've talked about him on this show before, Perry Caravello Live is on, Jay, and he goes for about 7 hours, and I'm all in. I'm all in on Perry Caravello. Yeah.
I know you're super hooked on Perry Caravello. That we should take, like you said, we're going to be bringing ideas for 2026, and Perry Caravello is going to be one of them.
Anyway, we're being rude, Jay. Eddie, thank you so much for joining us and being a special guest. We're going to let you go. We know you're busy on the phone trying to get Cody to come back early. Congratulations on all the stuff that Velocity is doing, and we hope to hear good things in the future, sir.
Thank you, brother. Love y'all.
Take it
Love
easy.
you
It's good
too,
to see
Eddie.
you,
Take it
Weber.
easy, bud. We need to start doing this, Jay, is to actively look for guests. And look, I'm not saying Eddie was a shitty guest. Eddie, I'm thinking at this point, probably our number one guest we've had so far.
No, the big
one.
cojones, Brad, was number one on our show right now.
Really though,
will
he
be our
gave
first.
he gave out the Dolphins on the money line. They got beat by like 30.
Eddie
I don't
Weber,
know, dude.
we love you,
Eddie-
bro. We love you.
I
You
think it's Eddie
number one
Weber.
here
I think
in
it's
our
Eddie
show.
Weber. But
You actually put in the grain, not like others. The Colonel. Yeah. So
well, the Colonel. Well, no, you got to give the Colonel some credit here because we're working on. Look, we were talking about it a little earlier. Shows for 2026. We've got the Colonel is going to have a show. I'm looking to get live cams to be kind of more expanded with some things and whatnot and all that crap. I want to give T. Hines a daily midnight show where all he talks about is different types of adhesive tape.
hey,
duct
that's a
tape,
good idea. T-Hines,
scotch
shout out to
tape.
T-Hines.
What other kind of tape is there? A gaffer tape. So we've got things, in other words, content that you've come to expect from this show since Steve Jessup, unfortunately, went on
Stepped
to
away.
much greener pastures. Much greener
Yes.
pastures.
Yes, he's doing very good without us.
Yep.
We
But that's
wish you
not
well.
to say he's not coming back to visit, and I don't know if it'll be in January, Jay, but we'll figure something out. All
We'll
right.
see.
I came up with a new segment for us. But before we go into that new segment, why don't we just take a quick look into the chat room, Jay? Why don't you bring us up to speed on who's saying hi?
Said yes, Eddie Weber, wheelchair Rick, like I said, sub doggy, oh yeah. Vixen said I'm here just watching and listening. Had another follower from Unbound, it looks like Richard Land. Hello, welcome to the movement. Sup guys, that's what I said. And then Mysterious Vixen said I thought it was sweet looking. I wonder what she was talking about. I thought it was sweet.
Probably one of my backgrounds, one of those cool backgrounds from Grok. I don't know.
Yeah.
Mysterious Vixen. Actually, I've put the live chat in a bigger screen now, so I can actually read it a hell of a lot better. So, good times there. Okay, so yes, Jay, the aforementioned new segment. Oh, look at this. I've already messed up your name. Where's your name?
God, dude, fix it. Fix it all. Fix it also when you do the shorts. It still says J-A-Y. It's J-E-Y.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, some of the shorts have J-A-Y.
Okay. This is shit you need to bring up in the pre-production meetings that we have every day at 4 o'clock. All right, there's your name. I got
Every day I put Yo, we got to go on those meetings. We got to do those meetings. We got to do it the day before. We should have done it yesterday.
All right. So I have brought
I
up.
stay up until 5 a.m. By the way. Sorry. Go ahead. You have
Look,
grok.
Is it,
Oh
is
yeah,
it- is
that's your
this
next question.
Unbound? Did this turn into
No.
Unbound all of a sudden?
No,
what the
this is-
fuck?
No. Go ahead, producer Mike.
This is big. I spent a lot of time on this.
Yes, I know. I'm excited to hear it. You said grok.
Jay. All right.
He was.
So I've got. I thought that perhaps what we could do is, because again, this is the final segment of the program. We come up with interesting prompts that we can throw into grok and get crazy answers. All right. Now, as it turns out, it looks like I can. Oh no! Did it just change on me? Beg your pardon.
While he fixes that up, ladies and gentlemen, I do have a little PSA for before the show ends as
Why
well.
don't we do the PSA at the end of the show? I'm doing stuff.
No, I just
All
wanted
right,
to
go
do a little
ahead, Jay.
reminder.
Go
I
ahead.
do that. No, I said little reminder. I will be doing a PSA before the show ends because I needed to actually hit. You get me to the audience. I don't want to do it mid show. It's very important.
Excellent.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Thank you, Jay. It's
welcome.
fucked up now because my grok prompt. I had this thing on it that said you could do voice prompts. I thought we'd have fun with voice prompts, but now the voice prompt is gone. So now I got to type it. All right. So what I thought is like we got to come up with an interesting question or something that we want to know an answer to, and we'll type it into grok. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say at the end of it, please answer in the style of, I don't know, Samuel L. Jackson or Steve Jessup. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
what I think we should probably stick to the theme of the show. And we had Eddie come in and we talked about SEMA. So perhaps maybe why don't you come up with a question that you have about the SEMA organization, and then I will put a tag ending on it to kind of give it a little flavor.
Okay. All right.
All right. So Eddie said a lot of things about Ratatouille tops and Foxy bodies and Alpha and C-150s. Are there any questions you have about Eddie's appearance? And I'll go ahead and I'll type it in.
Eddie's appearance with the red rum tattoo on the right of his hand. I just see him. I see the man just flying. You know what I mean? In the fastest thing that he loves. Which I wish I remember what was the vehicle because he said it so many times in the Jessup show. But that's how I see it. If he can come up with a good description, that it could be like a thumbnail idea and then blow it
Okay.
up as an image. That would be cool for graph.
Maybe I explained it a little different.
Yeah.
I'll try it again.
Yeah, go
What
ahead.
question would you have about Eddie's appearance? He talked about SEMA, and it's going on in Las Vegas. I have no idea what SEMA is. I don't even know what it stands for. So, like, that would be a question I would ask. What the hell does the acronym SEMA even stand for? I was
The whole
curious
time I
to
was
what.
asking that of myself.
Right. So I was asking you is what question, is there a glaring question that you have? I'm going to enter it into grok, and then we're going to have fun with it at the end, where I'm going to put a little thing at the end. So I just need to, I'm going to type in your question. So I just need to hear, hey, what is the, or where is this?
Where
That's
is
it.
the?
Yeah.
Write down where is the SEMA convention in Las Vegas, and it will give us actually the address through grok.
Great idea. That can give them a little plug and to where everything. Perfect. That is excellent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so where is the SEMA convention taking place? Where is the SEMA convention taking place, and how can folks obtain tickets?
Yeah. Vegas.
Please.
Don't forget to put Vegas in there.
Answer in the style of Pauly Shore. The Weasel. All right. Where is the SEMA convention taking place and how can folks obtain tickets? Please answer in the style of Pauly Shore. The Weasel. All right, here we go. Ooh, it's thinking. Here we go. Hey, buddy. The SEMA convention? Dude, it's totally grinding gears at the Las Vegas Convention Center. 3150 Paradise Road, Las Vegas, Nevada. The mothership of chrome, rubber, and pure automotive juice. November 4th through 7th, 2025. We're talking wall-to-wall hot rods, turbo snails, and enough bling to make your grandma's poodle jealous. Now listen up, little nugs. This bad boy is trade only Tuesday through Thursday. So unless you're slinging parts or rocking a shop badge, you're chilling on the bench. But Friday, November 7th, that's when the Weasel says, open to the public, brah. Snag the SEMA show Friday, open to the public pass, and cruise the halls like you own the strip. Gotta be 16 and over. Inside the halls, though, no toddlers in the tire smoke. How to score tickets? Bounce over to www.semashow.com and register like a boss. Or straight up, grab them with your SEMA Fest bundle at www.semafest.com. Because Friday night, the bronze lot turns into SEMA Fest with Queens of the Stone Age, the Black Rose, and Neon Trees. Neon Trees dropping beats while drift cars do donuts. Gates open at 3 p.m. Concerts for all ages. VIP if you want to flex. Pro tip: buy early. Prices climb faster than a nitrous hit. So grab your shades, brah, your lowrider jeans, and Jay, get ready to get SEMA-fied, dude. See you in the fast lane. Oh, shit. Did I lose Jay? Oh, fuck. I just lost Jay. Hey, Jay, stand by. Stand by, Jay. Stand by, Jay. I was wondering why I didn't hear you, like, laughing your balls off at me. I was saying some pretty funny shit. All right, hang on. Remote user. No, I don't want remote user. I need co-host. Show on stream. There he is.
Yeah.
Now he's back.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, bro.
That shit was gold. That shit was
cool.
gold.
Cool.
That shit was gold.
All right, so that's gonna be what? We're coming up on an hour.
So November 7th. That's on a Friday, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, dude, I'm not telling you to copy the movement or nothing, but for Jay Morales Unbound on Friday, maybe you should look into getting some fan contacts down there at the SEMA.
Yeah, right. Gotta get some SEMA.
Do you have a producer over there at Unbound? Because I would send that asshole out and fucking getting some shit done.
Yeah, I gotta get him going. For real, I gotta get him going. He can't be sitting around anymore. But we'll see. We'll get him going.
This is the third week in a row that we've had to, unfortunately, and I've never announced it before, but we've had to bump Jay, and it kills me. We've had to bump Jeremy Buckland's weed pictures. I don't want to rush them, so that's why I don't want to do them. I actually want to have that as kind of a beginning to the show as opposed to the end of the show, and it's good shit. I mean, Jay, I was looking at him earlier. I've had him for a few weeks, so I feel bad. But he's got one picture. Here's a little spoiler for next week. He's got one picture where the whole bud goes up his entire fucking arm.
Wow.
All trimmed. All the leaves have been
Ah.
trimmed off. Just fucking beautiful.
We gotta make, dude. You and I gotta take a trip. That could be a
Right.
weekend, right? We take a trip down to Kleinfeltersville, and then we go to Virginia real quick and say hello, smoke with Jeremy.
All right.
and his
Listen,
wife.
I know we were talking about Louisiana. I know we were talking about Louisiana to be the trip, and I still want to do that because I think an outdoor.
No, we're gonna
activity.
do that. We're gonna do that.
But why don't we shift? Because I think that's a great idea, especially if we can get. How far is the Kville to? Now, see, we don't even know where Jeremy is. I know he's in
If you know like the town or whatever in West Virginia, I could just put it here.
I don't. It's private information. We don't want.
Oh well, we don't want.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
We're not
but I can
doxing
put it in here.
Bucklands.
I can put it in here and say how far one is.
All right, so how about we do this?
From the
How
airport.
about we do this? How about this? How about we have this be the plan? We announce what we're doing. We're going to make it completely public. So if anyone wants to like tag onto it, get your own accommodations. This is not like we're not being travel agents.
More
But
than
we'll
likely,
tell
we're
you
gonna
what we're
camp
doing.
outside.
Right. So like I'm assuming we can find some sort of Best Western that's relatively near the Kville, right? So we go there. We'll spend maybe a weekend. Maybe we get there like on a Friday, spend Saturday, go in for Sunday. We make them open up for Sunday breakfast so we can do. We make them open up for Sunday breakfast so we can do a podcast live Sunday morning before anybody is even in there.
I don't
but
even
that
think
might
they're
be.
open on Sundays. Are they open on Sundays?
We make them open. Or just open for us. You're right. Lebanon County, maybe. Do they have like blue laws and all that
I
stuff?
think over there, I think they don't open. Give me a minute. I can tell you this right now.
Well, they wouldn't be
I
open
got it
for
right here.
business. They wouldn't be open for business. They'd just be open for us. And maybe, like if
no,
the 10K
Sunday they're open at 12 to 8. So they're not open early in the morning, but they could open for us in the morning.
Right. We could get there at like, if they could, you know what? They're probably already there, Jay. So we
Yeah,
just
they're
need
prepping.
to be there.
They're prepping already.
Yeah.
Seth
we
and
show up
Jamie,
at
if you're
9.
watching, please hit us up. Can you make a
think that
short
would
out
be-
of this? Hit us up. Hit us up.
I will.
And also,
I
we're
think
going to
that's
make
the
a,
idea.
a trip up, down, wherever it
Okay.
is to go to
So-
Jeremy Buck.
So then, okay, so how about, this is just off the top of my head. So how about I fly to I don't need to fly to necessarily Buffalo or I could fly, I just need to fly to an airport that you are kind of traveling down to.
Just travel to Connecticut,
Ru-
dude.
Okay, you're that's a good idea. All right, that's a good idea.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're talking
That's a
to the
good
man
idea.
that plans all the trips.
So
thank
you,
you.
hang on. So you essentially drive to who do I get
I
to get
drive
to the
from
airport
Buffalo
now?
to there, dude. But in reality, it's not really Buffalo. But
Oh,
from
you can
Buffalo
get
to
me.
there.
That's right. You can get me at the airport. Okay. So you
If you
pick
came
me
to
up
Buffalo.
in Hartford and then we drive
Why
we
am I
drive to
driving
Brad's.
to you and then I backtrack?
No. You're coming north. So you'll hit the
Coming
top of
north.
Connecticut. That's where the airport is. So you'll get me, and then we're going to drive to Brad's. He's in the south end of Connecticut. So what we'll get is road trip. So we get road trip from. Actually, you're going to have to do some footage from Buffalo.
I'm gonna be. Do you not hear me? It's Buffalo. I'm going Buffalo south, and then I have to get you, and then I have to go to Brad's, and then I have to go back to the Kville, and then we're going to Virginia.
back to the Kville. The Kville is south of Connecticut.
I don't think it's
Pennsylvania is
for
south of
Pennsylvania.
Connecticut.
I don't think so. I don't think that's
To the
right.
left of us is New York. Connecticut doesn't border Pennsylvania.
So it's Connecticut.
All right, listen. We'll do it
Under-
next week. Jay. Let's not get into the semantics. You get me in Connecticut. We drive. You go to the airport. you get me. We get footage. You get footage from you driving to Connecticut, right? Not the whole thing. You just get some shit. Then I get some shit from me traveling to Connecticut. You pick me up. We drive to Brad's. We stay with Brad for a couple of days. You know, we get, because he lives in Milford. He lives in Milford.
Are we doing a week or a weekend?
Listen, let me just get this all out, all right? Because the show is over. Let me get this all out, and we're all going to talk about it next week. So Brad lives in a shore town, like a shore beach town. So we'll spend a couple days with him. Then we get in the car, we drive to the K-ville. Spend a couple days there, and then on our way back, we'll hit Jeremy for like a day, and then... Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Then drive back to... That's what you're saying? The tail back to Connecticut?
Yeah, the tail back to Connecticut, dude. You're going to have to come to Buffalo. We're going to have to skip the trip that we've been wanting to take with Brad. That's a separate trip. We will do that. I promise you. We're going to plan something.
Well, then you got to stop saying Connecticut when I'm trying to talk about a Pennsylvania, West Virginia trip. Because that got me off that whole tangent.
I thought you were driving or something yourself up to and meeting me or something. Yeah,
no, I don't own a car.
Buffalo. You got to land in Buffalo.
All right.
Buffalo.
We're going to do Buffalo, possibly Milford, Connecticut. But we're going to get to the K-ville, do the K-ville. We'll do a podcast from there. We'll do a fucking podcast at Jeremy's. If we can get out in his back gazebo where all his weed plants are going next summer, his shit will be all growing. That'll be a great fucking episode.
We'll be getting a rental for this, so we're going to have on this, and you guys need to subscribe. Start freaking sending Mike, what's the link for the
I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
For the money thing, dude. Donation. Check it out down.
Everyone sees it. It's in the corner.
Oh, in the corner. You see that the QR code up here? Okay. This one, right?
But anyway, as far as this trip's concerned, Jay, I may be able to sell Steve on it. Could you imagine if we can get Steve to show up to these things?
Hell of a trip.
So we've got to talk about this and stuff. Yeah. All right. Talk to the folks about what's coming up on Unbound this week as I get the final theme song ready.
Well, you know, going around on the world now. Here we go. Where is it here? Thank you. My docket team is always on point, man. When they are, not all the time. We're getting a T-shirt made on Unbound. The federal government of the U.S. is on day 35 of a shutdown today, tying the longest in history and potentially about to break the record. Millions of Americans are impacted. Furloughed federal workers, agencies shut down or operating at minimal capacity, and important services delayed. For example, economic data release, and many more topics that I don't want to throw here because this is not Unbound. This is the movement. But a little PSA before we head out tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I was just going to remind you. Yes, let me give you the full shot back. Jay Morales, ladies and gentlemen.
The little PSA before we head out. I had a little bit of an incident, Producer Mike, with my entire family and my father at a Walmart. Well, like every other problem happens in the world, you know, at a Walmart. Buying all my Thanksgiving stuff ready to go. And anyway, I was speaking to my dad in Spanish about something in an aisle, and this family just kept looking at us freaking bad. And then out of nowhere, we're cashing out, we're leaving, and these people, we felt like they were following us the whole entire time. Anyway, they were already, by their car, and coincidentally, there were like 5 cars before us. You know what I mean, in the parking lot. So as we're passing these people, to get, passing them to get to our vehicle to put our groceries away. And I'm talking to my girl in English. The dude turns around and says, "Hey, you're in America. You need to speak English." So little bit of a PSA here. Telling someone to go back to your country just because they speak another language is a problem. America thrives on diversity brought by immigrants from all corners of the world. Spanish, French, Arabic, Tagalog, Chinese, Swahili. These languages enrich our culture and reflect on our shared humanity. When you hear another language, recognize it as a celebration of culture, family, and roots rather than a threat. So let's put it in to hate and racism, respect individuals who they are, not for the language they use. And we all share the same streets, dreams, and air. This is America, where every voice deserves to be heard. Stay kind, stay real. And
Jay,
stay
I
loved.
couldn't have said it better myself. As a matter of fact, could you read that once again, but do it all in Spanish? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't mean to make light of it, but you're absolutely correct. That's a terrible. It's fucking 2025, folks.
My kids have never witnessed that before until that day, and they know
God,
so,
because that's
in
my listen. You can ask a psychologist this. I guess that would be a better person to ask. But when you experience things as a child, I'm not going to ask how old your kids are, but when you're young, that's when things are embedded in you. So racism is taught. It's taught. So we got to get our shit together in this country. I like to think we've been going in the right direction and have been for quite some time compared to where we were decades ago. But it sucks ass that we have to continuously see these examples pop up, and hopefully we get. I'd love to see it before I leave this earth, that we've really gotten our shit together.
Yeah, man.
So
I hope so too.
But anyway,
Jay,
hey man,
powerful. Go ahead.
Yeah, have a great week, brother. Everyone tune in to Unbound on what's today? Tuesday. So tomorrow, you're going live tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
right?
Yep. 10 about between 10:30 p.m. tomorrow, for sure.
All right, my friend. Enjoy, and everybody have yourselves a great week. All righty, stand by.